Now, Farm Bureau presents the finalists for Class 4A Offensive Player of the Year.
Braylon Harris, CAC.
A 215-pound Mustang is going to find room to roam. Braylon Harris just trampled over defenses this fall for 1,300 yards and 25 touchdowns, boosting CAC to its fourth conference title in school history. In the first round of the playoffs, Harris plowed for 158 yards against Malvern and sealed the three-point victory with some physical fourth-quarter runs. A week later, Harris galloped past Gosnell for almost 200 yards and a career-best 4 touchdowns in a blowout. Number 3 also made some key catches. And at outside linebacker, Harris forced 5 turnovers and racked up more than 80 tackles. CAC's hard-running Braylon Harris leaves Mustang Mountain with 4,000 career yards and 50 touchdowns.
Chris Kershner, Dardanelle.
Dardanelle's top players sport single-digit jersey numbers, and for the past 3 years, Chris Kershner lived up to his. Number 1, delivered big plays all over the field, from running down opponents at safety in the playoffs to catching touchdown passes. Kershner helped Dardanelle win 8 games as a sophomore. And as a junior, Chris was crucial for the best team in school history. He intercepted 9 passes and generated more than 1,000 yards of offense. Then, despite playing just 10 games as a senior, Chris Kershner put up big numbers. He spanned for more than 1,200 yards, hauled in 25 passes, and scored 29 touchdowns. In the conference opener against Pottsville, Kershner ran for a pair of touchdowns and made a TD-saving tackle. A month later, Kershner sprinted for almost 300 yards and 5 touchdowns against highly touted Pulaski Robinson. He sealed a 24-point blowout win by returning an interception for his 6th touchdown of the night. In his career, number 1 generated more than 3,600 yards and made Dardanelle history. Chris Kershner and the Sand Lizards won 36 games and captured consecutive conference titles.
Leonard Snell, Nashville.
Nashville's new coach was amazed this summer when his best athlete rode a horse to the field house. Leonard Snell wowed everyone in Nashville the past 3 seasons. Wearing number 2 as a sophomore, he started in the secondary. Snell switched to jersey number 5 as a junior and played quarterback. He generated more than 2,800 yards and 43 touchdowns last season. Snell put up 300 yards and 3 TDs in a Week 4 win over Arkadelphia. The next Friday, he passed for 217 yards and 3 touchdowns at Fountain Lake. This fall, Snell was spectacular. He accounted for 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns in the season opener, a 1-point win over Class 5A Hope. 2 months later, Snell had a hand in 4 touchdowns in a 42-point win at Malvern, and Leonard loved the playoffs. He produced 250 yards in the quarterfinals at Warren. And on Saturday night at War Memorial Stadium, Snell led Nashville to its first state championship in 8 years. Nashville's country boy quarterback, Leonard Snell, caps his career with 86 touchdowns and more than 6,600 yards.
It'll be Snell keeping the football, and he takes 2. Leonard Snell